Have you ever stopped for a moment and wondered, why do we, as humans, constantly seek to grow, improve, and become more? It's almost as if something deep within us refuses to remain still. Even when we achieve what once felt impossible, there's always another mountain calling us forward. This never-ending pursuit isn't a flaw in human nature. It is, in fact, its very essence. Growth is not just what we do. It's who we are. Our journey of growth is perpetual because life itself never stops changing. Every experience, every joy, and every heartbreak becomes a mirror reflecting parts of ourselves we didn't know existed. When we're young, growth often means learning, exploring, and building our identity. As we mature, it transforms into self-awareness, healing, and the mastery of inner peace. And as we age, it becomes wisdom, the ability to look back and see how every step, even the painful ones, was necessary to become who we are. But let's be honest, growth is not always comfortable. It often arrives disguised as struggle. We grow when we're stretched beyond our limits, when life tests our patience, and when we're forced to face truths we once avoided. Pain is often the price of evolution. Yet, those who embrace discomfort with courage eventually discover something extraordinary, that the process of becoming is far more meaningful than the destination itself. Our perpetual growth journey is not about racing toward perfection. It's about awakening to deeper layers of who we truly are. The world tells us growth means success, better jobs, higher income, more recognition. But the real growth happens quietly inside. When we learn forgiveness, when we choose compassion over pride, when we understand that our worth isn't tied to achievement, but to the depth of our humanity. Sometimes we believe we are standing still, but even in stillness, growth occurs. The seed buried in darkness does not rush to bloom, it trusts the process. Likewise, our growth often unfolds in silence, in solitude, in the moments we least expect. What matters most is not how fast we evolve, but how truthfully we live. To be on a perpetual growth journey means to see every day as a chance to expand, just a little bit beyond who we were yesterday. It means learning to listen more deeply, to speak more kindly, to understand that our mistakes do not define us. They refine us. Growth teaches us humility, because the more we learn, the more we realize how much we don't know. We are never finished. There is no final version of you or me. Each day, life reshapes us. Our dreams shift, our priorities evolve, and our hearts soften through experience. Even when we think we've reached a plateau, something inside quietly whispers, there's more to learn, more to give, more to feel. That whisper is the soul's way of reminding us the journey never ends. And perhaps that's the beauty of it. The endlessness of growth gives life its meaning. Imagine if we could truly say, I've learned everything. I've done everything. There's nothing left to become. Wouldn't that make life unbearably empty? It's the open-endedness, the mystery that keeps our spirit alive. Growth is not linear. Sometimes we rise, sometimes we fall. Sometimes progress feels invisible, like waves slowly reshaping the shore. But in the long run, every effort, every lesson, every act of courage leaves its mark. Even setbacks, when seen through the lens of wisdom, become sacred teachers guiding us closer to authenticity. The most powerful growth often happens quietly, in the privacy of our thoughts. It's in those late-night reflections, when we realize we no longer react the same way we once did. It's in forgiving someone without needing an apology. It's in recognizing that peace is worth more than being right. These are not loud victories, but they are the ones that transform us most deeply. So as you listen to this, take a breath and think of your own growth journey. Think of the versions of you that no longer exist, the battles you've won, and the lessons you've carried. Each chapter, whether painful or joyful, has sculpted you into something more whole, more aware, more alive. Our perpetual growth journey is not about becoming someone new. It's about remembering who we've always been beneath the noise of fear and expectation. The truth is, growth doesn't change us as much as it reveals us. And the more we grow, the closer we get to our essence, the part of us that has always been wise, compassionate, and infinite. So, keep growing. Not because you are incomplete, but because you are beautifully evolving. Not because life demands more from you, but because your soul longs to express all that it can become. Growth is not a race. It's a rhythm, one that continues long after our minds stop chasing it. We are all travelers on this timeless road, each step guided by the quiet desire to understand, to love, and to awaken. And as long as we keep walking through light, through shadow, through uncertainty, we are growing. Always. Forever. Because our journey, just like our spirit, is perpetual.